So I've been playing COD for a while now on Xbox, so I should be used to this, and honestly, I am used to this. But this one really hit me hard. This is one of the worst offenses. This is one of the worst offenses so far. Honestly, their Treyarch or Activision, I should probably blame. So if you haven't been on Twitter or YouTube recently about the news for Black Ops Cold War, essentially the beta for the game, where everyone's gonna be able to play the game, Xbox, PC, and PS4 are gonna be able to play the beta. It's an open beta for about a weekend. PlayStation, I believe, gets it for a week. Xbox gets it for a weekend. Same with PC. So obviously, Activision have this absolutely horrid, stupid, and outdated model and idea with the console exclusivity, where PlayStation essentially gets everything in sometimes a week, sometimes a month, sometimes even a year in the case of Modern Warfare 2019 survival mode, before Xbox and PC get it. So I don't understand why they do that. Well, obviously they do that because Sony pays them more money, pays Activision more money, and since that's the only thing Activision truly cares about, they screw over the Xbox and PC players, which are still playing their game daily. Like me. It doesn't make any sense. And I get that there's a higher population of players on PlayStation as well playing COD right now, but that doesn't mean that there's not people playing on Xbox and PC. I bet if you combined Xbox and PC players, there would probably be about the same amount as PlayStation. So that right there is a problem. Another reason why this is such a big problem is, well, you know what? I haven't even gotten into what the problem is yet. So essentially, they have all this console exclusivity. So if you're on PlayStation, you get everything early, most of the time before Xbox and PC. But this time, they went a little bit overboard with it. So if you are playing, I don't know when this video is going up, but if you are playing on PlayStation 4, you're able to download the alpha version of Black Ops Cold War, which is the gameplay, which is the same basic game that that the YouTubers and the content creators got all to play like a week ago, or a week or two ago. So basically, let me repeat myself. If you're on PlayStation this weekend, the 18th through the 20th, you get to play Black Ops Cold War multiplayer, the alpha version of the game. You get to play what the YouTubers and content creators played. The guys that have millions and hundreds of thousands of followers on social media, you get to play that. So obviously though, Xbox and PC, where do they get that? Since PlayStation gets it for a weekend, where does Xbox and PC come in? Oh, it doesn't. So if you're on Xbox and PC, you don't get to play Black Ops Cold War. And honestly, since I'm on Xbox, it just really puts a sour, taste in my mouth. Every time I see something like this, and God, Activision does it so frequently too, where they just do these stupid types of exclusivity things. They need to just stop this. Honestly, dude, because how, like the games now, Black Ops Cold War and Modern Warfare 2019 are crossplay. So basically, you get the same, like if they release a new season or whatever in Modern Warfare, you get it on the same day on all consoles, Xbox, PC, and PS4. So everyone's on an even playing field then. But when the new game releases, or new, like a different game mode or something, PS4 always gets it first, and that's not changing this year with PS5, later this year with PS5. It's not changing. That is such an unbelievable tactic. It doesn't make any sense, because you'd think that Treyarch and Activision would want to make sure that the crossplay on Cold War actually works. You'd think they'd want to make sure that it actually worked like a month before the beta, right? So that they'd be ready for the servers to be flooded with all the people playing the open beta in October. You'd think that they'd have something going on with that, but no, they literally just split the community in half once again. And honestly, I have no thoughts whatsoever about getting a PlayStation, even after how much I get screwed over playing COD and Fortnite. it just it's completely unfair, and I get that life in general isn't fair, but when you carry something over to a video game, you want to have fun. You want to have, especially when the games now are all cross-platform, PlayStation, PC, to Xbox. You'd think that they would all, since everything's connected now, you'd think that everyone would be on an even playing field. But the people on PlayStation are gonna know the game, know the guns, know the maps before they're already gonna be playing the game before we even get it. I'm honestly surprised that PlayStation doesn't get Black Ops Cold War this next month. October 1st or something like that. I'm honestly surprised Activision doesn't just release the game a month early for PlayStation users. Or heck, why don't they just do a year early? How about Modern Warfare 2 comes out in February, and then we have to wait till next November 2021 on Xbox and PC to play the game. It's just, I mean, why don't they do that at this point? Why don't they just stop making COD on Xbox and PC? I mean, it's just, if they're gonna do something like this, and if you don't know, Modern Warfare 2019 had a survival mode. If you're on PlayStation, you've already played it, but it came out when the game released last year on October 25th. Xbox still doesn't have that. Xbox and PC still has never played once the survival mode in Modern Warfare 2019. And I get that it's not very good, but it's still an entire game mode, which you're seeing me play in this gameplay in the background, that was completely free and a lot of fun. Survival mode in MW3 is a ton of fun, but we didn't even, we have to wait a year for it in Modern Warfare. That was really insane when I read that, and it's almost been a year since that news. That's just crazy. Honestly, dude, if this stuff keeps continuing for Cold War, I don't want to make more videos like this, because I've never made a video on this topic, but this came up and I was like, oh, I gotta talk about this, because I've never publicly really made an entire video talking about this. But it just, honestly, it just blows my mind that they're still doing this. PS4 gets everything first, a deal and everything like that. PS4 is no better than Xbox, and especially no better than PC. So I don't understand why they keep doing this. Obviously, I already said they do it for the, because Sony, they have a deal with Sony. But honestly, man, you should just get rid of that deal. Activision is already, probably trillionaires at this point, let's be honest here. And they can't just do something as simple as keeping the three platforms that play their game on an even playing field, I don't know. It really, really gets under my skin, because I've seen it so many times in the past 3 or 4 years that I've been playing COD. My community, my console that I've chosen, has gotten the short end of the stick for absolutely no reason. And I can't believe, because that's the thing is, I guess it's just something crazy where, like, yes, PS4 has gotten the betas before Xbox every single time, but they've never gotten the alpha version, the game that the YouTubers and everyone get to play. That's never happened before. That's never been publicly released, and it's just insane. It just blows my mind that they'd actually do that, and it really, really is just a sick tactic, isn't it? It's just sickening, honestly, but it is what it is, guys. If you're on Xbox, you know the pain, and if you're on PlayStation, you just need to, frankly, just shut up about, just talking about, just basically just bragging that you have all the things that you have on PlayStation, when in reality your console is no better than Xbox and PC, of course. It's just, we all need to get together and just stop this. We need to, like, boycott Activision or something. We need to do something about this. But anyways, look, guys, I'm gonna end the video here. My next video should be out on Sunday, most likely. My next 2 videos will be FF3 Minecraft playthroughs, so stay tuned for that, guys. This video should be going up on Friday, I'm thinking, because I'm recording it on Wednesday night. But anyways, thanks so much for watching. I will see you all in the next video. Me and my dad are playing Black Ops 1 next week, so or this Friday, so that's the gameplay you'll see in the background for next week's video and stuff like that. Anyways, have a great day, guys. I will see you all in the next one, and peace out, guys.